Well, first,
Thank you for joining Random Info Corner. I am your host, Minitiny.
And I am your second host, GrimmHugs0.
And today we wanted to thank every single one of you for subscribing or at least seeing our videos because it means a lot.
Yeah, it does.
Yay.
Thanks.
Yay.
So, with this video, we're basically trying to celebrate our full year with this channel. We've never done anything like this before, so it's kind of huge. Just saying.
We're not prepared, so you're going to see a lot of just silent moments or maybe just figuring out what words we're going to use. Or maybe even being like, what did I say? And you're going to hear a few munchings here and there, but
Yeah,
that's where the C and the donut comes from. Because of videos like this, we get to eat. Speaking of.
Oh no, I keep taking the bag.
I'm
hungry.
hungry.
Yeah, and Minitiny's a little sick at the moment, so she sounds a little off.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start off with how this is gonna go. Basically, we're just gonna recap. Nothing special.
Well, we're gonna reminisce the year, kind of like behind the scenes of how we actually were able to overcome the problems that we had, since a lot of you most likely don't know why some of the videos came out so late or so early. So the first one is gonna be Tiny or Me. Yay!
The one that started it all.
The one that has like how many views at the moment?
It's like our
Almost
biggest one.
900 views. Dang.
Yeah.
Why ain't y'all subscribing? Nah, it's okay.
They don't like us that much.
It's okay. I love you all. I read the comments every day, and y'all always inspire me. That's one of the reasons I keep going, is because I see y'all connect with each other, reminisce, and I'm actually one of the ones who were also in there. It's actually how I got my name, Minitiny. And when the game shut down, I wanted to keep the name so that way whenever my other friends, shout out to my 3 besties, whenever the game shut down, I wanted to make sure that they could find me, so that way they know, like, if it's in a different place, they'll be like, oh, I know that Minitiny. And that's how I kept my name. Man, origin story.
Yeah, apparently my origin story is not that. I'm just here. I'm just here in the background making sure she doesn't lose track of herself.
And I do. I really do. Let's see. We had no idea. Yeah, we had no idea what we were doing when we first started Tiny and Me. Like, whenever I was doing the scripts, I'd be going to Grimm, and I'm like, does this look right? Does this sound right? How about this next one? Does this one sound good? No? Okay, what do I change? I had no idea how to write a script for this, because it was our first video. We didn't know what we were doing, and it took a while. It took a long while, but we did it.
Somehow we did it.
Let's see. Why did we make it? So,
well, you made it because it was like a 10-year anniversary and you wanted to celebrate it. I was just here because I'm like, yeah, it's a video edit. Okay, cool. Something for me to do. It was literally it. I'm just literally here in the background, just chilling.
I had to do all the research, and she had to help me out because, didn't know what we were doing.
Well, okay, correction. She didn't like the way her voice sound recording, so she made me do it.
Well, not on this video. This video, I had to do it on my own. Oh no, wait, you had to edit it, but I had to like record it on
Yeah,
my own.
I did the audio edit
Yeah, she audio
because you
edited.
tried
I
doing
did
it by
not.
yourself,
I mean,
and you sent it
you
back.
you all know that when you record yourself, you hate how you look or you hate how you sound. Which, by the way, I get a lot of people in real life asking me like, "Oh, why don't you just film yourself?" I mean, first off, you have to go ahead and choose an outfit, put some makeup on if you actually need to, get the lighting correctly, get the background correctly. I'm like, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got the money for that.
And she goes ranting.
And there you go. That's another reason why I got it. But just draw the character and call it a day. Boom, bam, done. It just edit a few things, done. And it's actually been helpful, especially even if it wasn't that many to begin with. It was a good starting point, you know. But
Yeah.
let's see, why was it important? Well, you already know origin story.
This is actually just Minnie's origin story on how this whole thing started.
It's like I had the idea of the 10-year anniversary, and I'm just like, I want to do it. I want to tell people that it's not forgotten, that there's other people who know about it, and it's like, boom, it happened.
And I'm just here. Anyway.
Ooh, our next
So
video is our fan
after
art video.
that, we were just like, oh, why don't we just make more videos?
I'll be honest with y'all, I already had a whole year planned out.
Yeah, she didn't tell me about the year plan until like after the Tinier Me video, and she's like, oh, by the way, so I have this and this and this and this idea. I'm just like, wait, what?
Yeah, which comes to our next one, which is fan art. Yay! Let's see. This is
The bronies. Good old bronies.
So this is where I had to go ahead and figure out some more edits or effects, right? I had to remember, how do I do some things in Premiere?
Yeah, that was another reason.
So that's where I learned the text over the video and whatnot, and then the little opacity in the background for the text and whatnot. And I'm just like, all right, that's a thing.
Yeah, because originally we're from art school. That's how we met. So she and I used to do video edits for classes.
We actually
A
had
lot.
the same class for a video editing class.
Yeah. And a whole bunch of other classes too. That's how we became friends. But
it's interesting how I'm the one who got more into the editing class than she did, but she's the one doing the edits.
exactly. Like, I still don't know how that happened.
It's a mystery.
It is a mystery. So, like, in a way, these videos help us keep our skills.
That's another reason why I made this channel. Because, I mean, you all know if you don't draw for a certain amount of time, you're going to tend to forget. And that's why this channel helps us, like, with our editing, with our art styles and everything. How to research things, how to do effects. Like, right now, Grim had to figure out how to connect our microphones together.
Yeah. So I've already elected myself as the tech person out of the two of us, the technician
And
of this whole
very
operation.
important. Y'all know how that's very important, especially if you go somewhere and IT never shows up. Boom.
I'm the IT now.
Thanks, Grimmy.
Okay, so like fan art was pretty interesting to say the least, because we had to look up a whole bunch of fan art, and that's when crediting became like a big issue, because we didn't know whose fan art was what.
Right.
So if we miscredit anything, please let us know.
Yes.
We'll fix it.
We'll at least fix it in the
like a re-edit or something.
in the description bit.
Like, because it was that crediting the fan art was kind of challenging. Don't die. That would make this whole thing brilliant. A waste of time.
Don't worry,
Minnie
I'm
dies.
trying not to die, but it's my new job. Y'all don't need to know what it is. It's personal business. Who was it? What? We also want to give a thanks to The fan art given to us by Kelsey Johnson. You were a big help last minute for that. Thank you, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, ideas and inspiration. That was our next video that we did.
Yeah, the next lovely video we came up with was the ideas and inspiration. And with that one, that's when Minnie wanted to do storyboards. And what was it?
Help audio. What was the audio about?
Oh yeah, we were having problems with audio, remember?
Maybe. See, this is why we're reminiscing. Like, if it's important enough, then, you know, it's worth telling. But if it's not, like, why are we going to go ahead and tell you guys, like, oh yeah, so-and-so got married? Like, no one needs to know that. No one cares. Well, maybe a little. But none of our friends are getting married.
No.
Anyways.
We're homebodies. We don't get out very much.
But no, yeah, I had to figure out how to do storyboards because I'm like, there's no way I'm just gonna keep getting, you know, images off of Google. And since I want to be a story artist, boom, there you go. Helps me figure out how to do the storyboards without an actual idea of the script, since I'm writing the script.
Yeah, so a lot of the drawings you see on most of these YouTube videos were done by Minitiny.
Yay.
Like, very rarely would you see me doing anything.
Or anyone else.
Hopefully in the future I might do more. Hopefully.
Or we get one of our old colleagues to help us out. For sure.
Yeah, so ideas and inspiration was pretty simple. Aside from the storyboards and then like a little audio trouble. There was nothing like too crazy about it.
And then it was also the first time we recorded a book, which was, if I recall, What to Do in an Idea. It's a good book. I mean, it's small. It's like a children's book, but it's a good book. You should go read it.
All right.
I apologize in advance if I keep coughing.
She's sicky. Minnie is sicky icky.
I know, I'm so sicky icky.
I know, sicky, gross.
But I
don't mind getting sicky icky because
you don't have your voice recorded, except for that one video. But that's a little later down the line.
What are you pulling up?
Hold on.
I'm just watching her pull up something. I don't know what it is.
I need to pull something up. I need to make sure I'm saying these names correctly because, you know, confidentiality and whatnot. Our location director, Cal RJ96. We want to give her a big round of applause for helping me choose a good location to film our books and helping me direct how to film them. Because obviously I wouldn't be able to film them correctly if she didn't give me those great ideas. I'm like, oh, this is a great location and whatnot to film the books. And it was great. It was fun. Speaking of the Lorax video, that was actually really good how she helped us find a hollow tree and put the book in there and make it look like it was floating. Gotta give her some props to that. I was doubting her, but should never doubt her. Never doubt your location director.
If you ever have a chance to get a location director. But little backstory with the Lorax, that one was our first research video, like informational video. I don't know how to describe it, but it was like our first one where we had to go all the way back to the beginning and kind of just do a timeline of everything involving the Lorax. So this was where that kind of video kind of started. So with it being a new video, we had to do basically a lot of changes, a lot of layout changes, music changes. Like this script was entirely different from all the other scripts before that, so that brought some new challenges.
I'm over here nodding as if they can see me nod.
Yes, Minnie. They can totally see you nodding over there. I believe this is where the Lorax video we lost a computer.
Yeah. So, just so you know, we each have like 2 computers, but at the time, my black computer, that's usually where I do most of the work there.
It exploded.
And I record in there too. And something happened. One day I turned it on, and it just wouldn't work the same anymore. I had to go to
It exploded.
had to go to IT, and I had to get them to do their thing, get it back, and it was fixed and all that. But at the same time, I'm just like, I know I didn't open you for 3 days, and next thing I know, boom, yes, an explosion happened.
It exploded. Like, we're just gonna stick to that because that sounds more cooler when you just say,
yes,
"Oh
it
no,
exploded,
my computer didn't work." It's like, nah, it exploded.
It exploded to a million little pieces, and we had to go get it fixed. But they did a good job. We still had our stuff, and that's good. But like, that's why you have a backup computer. I know for some of you, it's not easy to own 2 computers. But it's helpful, especially if one of them, you have your script, and we don't usually print our script. We don't feel like it.
Yeah, no, we're not that crazy about our scripts. So
Nah,
none of these scripts get print out.
Nah, it's a waste of paper. So we just, we use one of them to look at it, and since at the time she was in a different state,
I was in Ohio.
Yeah. Good old shout out to Ohio. Woo!
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, a lot of these videos, we had to do this in 2 separate locations. She was in Texas.
Shout out to Texans.
She was in Texas, and I was all the way up in Ohio. So scheduling and Skyping was like our go-to.
We had to take advantage, especially since y'all Texans know Texas weather. 1 minute it's sunny, the next minute it's raining. And there were a few days like that where we had the schedule day, and next thing you know, it was raining. And I'm like, God, man, we got to reschedule because it's raining over here and not over there.
Yeah, it was very interesting on how we managed to record all these videos despite being in 2 different time zones. I always had to wake up like an hour early.
Yeah, I try to let her sleep in, but then it's late over here.
Yeah. So she tried. I tried. Sometimes it didn't work.
Sometimes she'd be barely waking up, and I had to wait for her to, get her morning coffee.
always am a morning coffee person.
And then after the morning coffee, then she has to set everything up.
Yeah, so unlike Minitiny, who has like a whole
set up.
office set up, I only had a couch and my lap. That was it. The couch was like rigged up to where everything technology driven was connected to this one tiny little outlet that was behind the couch. So I had to get like a whole bunch of extension cords and extension boards and all sorts of crazy stuff just so I could get everything running from where I was on the couch.
Which is a good reminder for you guys. Just because one of you has an office and the other one doesn't mean you can't actually do a video, Just make it work and you'll be fine.
Minitiny's inspirational quote insert here.
What was another thing? The Bailey family. Back to the video.
We got sidetracked. My bad, guys.
Sorry about that, but I mean, it's one of the reasons why we rather tell you here rather than in posts, because I mean, again, we were new. None of y'all cared what we did.
None of y'all did.
Yeah,
but that's okay. I'm used to it.
Yeah, we're even in real life, we're very unknown artists.
Introverted.
We're very unknown, but it's okay. We'll slowly but surely, maybe You spread the word. Like it's one of the reasons why I don't say at the very end of each video like and subscribe. I hate when YouTubers do that. I'll be honest with you. I hate it. Which is why I'm just like, if you like it, you know, you like it. If you don't, then you don't. And then if you want to go ahead, and if you know someone who actually likes the video or the topic that we're talking about, you can share it. And that's about it, you know? Like, we don't care, or I don't care. I don't know about Grimmy over here.
I legit, like I said, I'm in the background.
Yeah,
so I literally don't care.
Like, it's one of the reasons why we don't say like and subscribe. But anyways.
So what the heck is
the Bailey family? Remember how we were struggling trying to write it and not make it sound like we were attacking the Bailey family?
Oh, yeah.
We had to, like, rewrite it 3 times?
I think it was, like, at least 5 times.
Yeah, 5.
Because, like, I remember we finished one edit, and you were just like, wait, well, now it just sounds like this. I was like, oh, sheesh. I guess.
Sometimes whenever you're writing, remember, you don't want to be too biased. And a lot of you don't know this, obviously, because y'all don't care. But I actually used to be in a newspaper class in high school, and that's how I learned, like, oh, can't be signing on one side if you're going to be doing an informative thing.
Yeah, and then, oh yeah, this is when, with the Lorax video, is when we found some saucy pictures on the internet.
So, I was screen recording. For those of you who remember the blur bit in the video, I was screen recording, and it didn't make it in the cut, but I was screen recording, and then, you know, I finished, and we were talking, and then I had to show Grimmy something on my laptop, and she saw a picture, and now she can't stop talking about it.
It wasn't even the picture, it was just the fact that literally the entire video is just saucy pictures. One after the other. I'm just like, we're gonna have to blur this because oof, saucy.
All right.
And then our next video was
the animated teachers, which is The Amazing World Gumball and Fish Hooks.
I only watched The Amazing World of Gumball. I never saw Fish Hooks. So
I saw both.
This was all her.
I had the idea for, you know, teacher appreciation, and I noticed that in these two, they actually, you know, the students interact with the teachers a lot more than other shows would. Because, you know, sometimes they'll be in a school, but they rarely see or even talk to a teacher. And in these shows, they actually do if you pay attention to it. So I'm like, yeah, why not? And I'm going to be honest, when I wrote this, I had no idea what I was doing.
No, she didn't.
This was just a video, and it got over 100 views, and I'm just like, I didn't even know what I was doing.
That tends to be like the formula for a lot of things that we do. It's like,
we don't know what we're doing. We don't know what we're doing. But we did have another technical difficulty. My other laptop, my white laptop, this time got corrupted. Luckily, it was just a battery thing. But the fact that it died while we were recording, I'm like, no.
Yeah, that was fun.
Everyone who was there during the recording was like, oh, she's gone. Something happened.
Yep.
And
like I said, it was fun. It was nice getting a phone call and her freaking out.
I know, right? But
my laptop died. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. And then we do want to give a shout out to our people who did the thumbnails.
Yes.
Which was Kel RJ96 and Amabio. They did a really good job with it. Incorporating the teachers on the blackboard. I really like what they did there. They did a good job. And then moving on to the next video and keeping on the same track, they also did a good job with the thumbnail for research writing. They added my character and they kept it the way it was supposed to look, and then all the extra tidbits in there. That was actually really well done.
I think that was
still done. But they did a good job.
Oh yeah, totally.
All right, this one. So we had a comment. Let me see if I can find the comment.
Yeah, it was something about the music being too loud.
They were saying how it was a good channel and all that, good information, but the music was too loud and it was hard to focus.
Guilty.
Okay, so here's the story behind that. We had a glitch. We kept focusing on the glitch, trying to figure out how to fix it and everything. And by the time we finished and figured out the glitch, we were so tired. We were like, screw it. And we posted it without thinking, hey, maybe you changed the music.
Yeah, we didn't. We were I think we didn't finish this video until like, what, late at night?
Yeah, we were tired.
Yeah, we were very tired, but we weren't as tired as the next video. The next video wore us out. But
it was a phantasmagoria video. For those of you who are animation people, you know that there's not that much history. Not that much.
Right. So that one, Phantasmagoria, took longer.
It took from the beginning to the end, and
that one was a doozy.
We're gonna be honest. Well, during that time, Grimmy was already on this side, so it's like, yay! Just because we had to pull an all-nighter in the same house.
Yeah. I was in the kitchen working on the thumbnail for that video,
which turned out great. Thanks.
And then she was in her office doing the
edits and storyboards.
Yeah, the edits and the storyboards for that one, because it was extra long storyboard.
Oh yeah, it was more.
She was basically doing his whole life in a storyboard.
And like, it's interesting. This is why again, it's okay to not know what you're doing, because when I first started the script, it was just supposed to focus on the film Phantasmagoria, but my editor was not happy with that.
Yeah, no.
She needed more info, and next thing I know, I'm like, you know what if I change the script and just make it the entire life of Emil Cole? And she was satisfied with that.
Well, yeah, because it's like, it was the pending question of how long did it actually take him to make Phantasmagoria, because it was a gap. I don't know how to explain it. It was a freaking gap between Phantasmagoria and then all his other films, and I'm like, wait a minute. But it doesn't say how long it took him. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too picky on it, and I'm just like, I need more information. But
I mean, to be fair, because I tend to look at other people and see what they have, which is why I recommend other people at the end of the video. And I take my time to actually listen to it and see, is it related to what I'm saying? Is it actually helpful? Because one of the videos that for like ideas and inspiration, it's the only one I remember at the top of my head. Her name is Abby Emmons, and I really, really like her. You should go and subscribe to her, by the way. The only time I'll ever tell you to subscribe to someone.
oh my god.
But, like, sometimes I'll, and this is one of the reasons why I'm telling you, I forgot where I was going with this.
Where are you trying to go?
Memory of a goldfish.
Where are you trying to go with this?
Where was I going with this?
Oh no.
What was I talking about?
I spaced out at the wrong moment.
What was I talking about?
I don't know. I think we should just keep going with Phantasmagoria, because like we had the thumbnail, the all-nighter, and then
the name, pronouncing things. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, we became part French for like a good minute.
Because like we're the type of people who we want to make sure that we're pronouncing things at least as close to correctly as possible. And it was hard.
It was very hard.
Especially for me, since I'm the one saying it.
Yeah.
And we had to practice. And like, how many times did we re-record it? Like 3 times?
At least 3 times, yes.
Yeah.
One was a practice. The other one was
just going for it.
Like a buckle down, and then the third one was with the buckle down of a buckle down. I was like, okay, we have to get this right.
Let's see. We made sure that it wouldn't crash on us. You know, we
No,
learned from our
'cause-
previous video.
Yeah,
But
it did end up crashing.
yeah, this time we got audio glitching.
Yes, I don't even know how that happened. It
And-
literally, like, I closed it and I reopened it the next day, and then all of a sudden it got all fucked up. No. I don't know how it happened. It just did, and I think I had to recut. That was the part that killed me. I had to recut that whole thing all over again
Yeah,
just to make it work
yeah.
and separate it between audio and then the music. Make sure those two don't get mixed up. And then just cross my fingers and hoped that it worked. And then I think my computer crashed at least a good 16 times before I was able to finally export this audio.
Turns out the presence of my sibling, Endry Penguin, just the presence of her, it was a miracle. I think you know how computers are whenever an authority figure is right there. They're like, oh, I gotta work now, and out of nowhere, it's as if a miracle happened and the computer worked now. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, it was weird.
But we went with it, and we were like, save it.
Yep. Save it all.
Let's see.
But yeah, that video was a lot of work.
The only problem, yeah, it was our longest video. We had there was this cool effect at one point where I have all 5 different videos at once, and I'm like, I know how to do this, but I can't remember. I went on a whole trip just trying to remember that effect.
Yeah.
It was an easy effect too, and I'm just like, how can I not remember this? It took a while, but it was worth it. But the one thing I will tell you is that before I get to that, it was the music. We had to change the music. You had to find a different one for this video.
Yeah, because we wanted it sad, but we didn't want it too sad.
Uh-huh.
And then the original music I had for it, something happened with that. I don't remember. Did it corrupt, or we just decided not to use it?
I think we decided not to use it.
Oh, okay, so yeah, we just decided not to use it. So I had to find a whole new one.
Yeah, I was not satisfied. Justice for Emil Cole. But we found one. Which, by the way, shout out to Ben Sound for the majority of our soundtracks.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But no, even after all of that, we forgot to promote the video.
Yeah.
Which is a good lesson for you all. Just because you're so focused, do not forget to promote it.
Yeah, which is something we're still trying
learning
to figure out.
We're not good at
very
it.
good.
We're not good.
Marketing people.
Yeah, that we didn't go to school for that.
We didn't.
But I mean, if anyone's interested,
I was about to say, if anyone's interested in being a marketing team to help us out.
just so you know, you won't get paid because I mean we're still new and we're still trying to hold down jobs, trying to pay bills, and yeah, it ain't fun.
Nah.
Adulting.
Nope. Adulting sucks.
But then, you know, it went a little easier on our next video, which is Gravedale High. Woo!
Woo! This is the one Minitiny was literally hopping in her seat about, because she loves this show.
I love this show.
You guys don't understand how much she loves this show.
I found the show, and I was thinking, oh, it's just going to be like any other 90s show, and next thing I know, I'm in love with it. I'm hooked with it. And it was also one of the shows that helped me grow as an artist because I wasn't really good at drawing monsters. But doing fan art for this show helped me out a lot. Like, I was able to learn how to even draw Gil, the swamp monster character in the show. And I'm just like, yes. Anyways. Oh, yeah, the thumbnail. I was in charge for the thumbnail in this one because, again, my video.
Yep. Like I said, she was really into this video.
And luckily, I had already, I was already practicing fan art for this video and everything. And I was able to choose one of the ones that I've originally had. I just had to get rid of the background and everything. and then just put the characters in there. So that thumbnail is mine, just so you know. But there is a full print with all the backgrounds on there. So yay. I had to promote it. I think I did a decent job. It has. I'm just missing one more person to see it to make it 100 views. So someone, anyone, please, I beg of you. I would deeply appreciate it.
She would deeply appreciate it, y'all.
But just to appreciate it. And then just to make sure that, you know, like, it wasn't just all me, I had to tell Grim, like, hey, Grim, can you do some fan art so that way it doesn't look like it's all me?
I don't remember if I ever did fan art for that one.
You did.
Remember?
I did? Reggie was in the cart and then Benny was outside, and I was like, I love how Reggie's in the cart, even though it makes no sense, but it makes sense.
Oh, yeah, that one. I think I did that one in, like, what, 2 seconds? I was like, all right, random fan art time. Let's go.
And she didn't even know the show, so it was, like, interesting.
Yeah.
The outcome that she did. But I loved it.
I completely forgot about that art.
Oh, yeah, and we had to switch musics.
Again. Oh, no, we had to switch a music guy completely. Yeah. We couldn't use Ben's sound.
Yeah, sorry, Ben. You didn't have Halloween-y music.
It wasn't Halloween-y enough.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It was, who was the dude?
I don't remember.
Oh, we never even talked about that. It's okay. It's just reminiscent.
Are you gonna look it up?
Yeah.
I dropped something.
That's my October edition. Well, I mean, I could go there. I still have to sing it. Or I can just do this. Why do I do that when I can do this?
I just love how she keeps talking to herself.
I do that a lot, guys. Sometimes
she does like,
that. I'll be like, da 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 da. Oh, okay, I get it now. Thanks, man. And Grim is just like, I didn't say anything, but okay.
I'll literally just be chilling in the background, and
let me rant.
Yep. And then she'll be like, oh, thanks, I really needed that. And I'm just like, cool.
Well, while I'm looking at this, I guess we can tell y'all that in this one, we actually had to struggle with the whole copyright thing.
Oh, yeah, with the TMNT.
And on the others, because, like, it's one of the reasons why we make sure that we give somewhat correct credit to whoever owns the footage, even if it's public domain, like in Phantasmagoria, because a lot of those videos were already in public domain, which is why I credited the person where I got the video from, versus like Engrave the High with Winnie the Pooh, Beetlejuice, and TMNT. Those were not in public domain, so I had to go ahead and figure out, okay, where are these guys originally from and all that. And TMNT happened to be the hard one because it was during the time it was transitioning from its original person to Paramount Plus and whatnot. So it was a little difficult trying to figure out, okay, who are we giving credit to? Here we go. So for the music, it's the sound gallery by Dimitri Taras. Sorry if we mispronounced your name. But shout
Dimitri.
out. Dimitri.
It's something.
Sorry, man.
It's something. And then after that,
October came. Another video. I'm happy because I love October.
Yeah, so our favorite month of the year is October. So we knew that it had to be 2 videos in this month instead of just 1.
They were short, you know. They're just short videos. But our first October edition, we actually had a miscommunication on how to do our thumbnail.
Oh, yeah, that.
So we actually had to call up because our original people who were doing our thumbnails, they had, you know, personal daily life problems. We ain't getting to that. That's their, you know, their business. It ain't y'all's. Stay away from it.
Stay away from it.
It ain't their business. But you know, they couldn't help us out, so we had to figure out, like, okay, what are we gonna do? And we're having a miscommunication and everything. Is like, oh my goodness, this isn't working out, blah blah blah. And then I realized I had a friend in college who would be perfect for this thumbnail, and I called her out, and she was like, yeah, I got you. And it was last minute, so thank you, Theo. Thank you. Or I guess 0v0 Theo.
It's a
little face.
It's a moon face and it's Theo. So yeah.
Thanks, buddy. You're the best.
Yep.
Really love how the thumbnail came out.
Yes.
And let's see. We do read the comments, just so you know. It's just that, again, we're not good at marketing, so we don't really know most of the times what to comment. But for the person who did comment on that, we will talk about Scary Godmother next year. So look forward for that. We will give you credit. We'll give you a shout out. And then our second October edition. Yay! Tell me why it's always the case. You think of something, and it's always better in your head than in real life.
Yeah.
Because I had this vision for the photography. Because there was a video about costumes, last minute costumes. And I'm like, okay. I did not realize the shoes I had to wear were very, very high. And we were struggling. And Grimmy was the one who had to take the pictures. I'm just like,
Yeah, I'm not a very good photographer, but kind of worked out. Kind of
do with what you got. Because again, our location director was having a family thing going on. Again, none of y'all business.
You keep telling them that.
They ain't none of their business. They ain't gotta know what's going on.
Okay.
None of their business.
Just say that they have a family thing. You don't have to keep adding the none of the business part.
Nah, I don't feel like it.
I do.
This is what she has to work with.
And then we had to. Oh wait, are we already on that one?
Yep.
Oh shit. So the research art video
that was supposed to come a lot sooner. You remember that one gap in a month? Yeah, that's when it was supposed to be there. Grimm didn't finish on time. But it's okay. It's okay. We had to switch roles because I couldn't do the script for this. And apparently Grimm already knew how the script was going to go. And I'm like, you know what? Why don't you do the script? So she did the script. I had to edit. Then we had to record. And it was also hard on her because we had to redo it again and again because she was so echoey.
I guess I'm just echoey. I don't know. I'm going to keep ending up echoey.
And then I had to edit that and then find whatever music we had left over from Ben's Sound. It was Ben's Sound, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what else happened?
It was just the fact that we had to switch roles that threw me out because I'm not the writer. I'm not the script writer here.
Which, by the way, she has a video this upcoming year that she hasn't started on. She has not started on, but
She's glaring at me, you guys. She's glaring at me.
Because I have how many videos a year to make, and she has only one job. I'm just saying. Anyway,
shade. It's real.
But to be fair, the reason this video also didn't happen the way it happens because Grimm, something happened over there, and Grimm had to move back down to Texas earlier than what she had planned.
My apartment decided to turn into a parking lot, so I had to move back.
Well, she decided to tell y'all, so that's on her.
That's fine.
Yeah, she had to move back, so, but it's okay because luckily her parents are nice enough to say like, yeah, get over here. You don't need a house. You just come live with us.
Yeah. So that research art was a whole thing, especially for me. I'm not a writer. I'm not a voice actor. This is the first time I'm allowing myself to talk on these videos. Yeah, no, I just like being in the background. I don't like being in the front.
But you were also procrastinating too.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the reason for the procrastination, because I'm not used to being in the front.
And then there were some last minute things like the art, script, the editing that we had to do. And then the thumbnail.
Yep. Thumbnail I had to redo because
we accidentally did a part 1 thing on there and we took it out and we didn't realize the thumbnail had it, so we had to redo it.
Yep.
Because something happened.
Yep. Something always happens when I'm doing these videos. You notice that? Like, the worst possible situation happened the moment we worked on this video. I'm just saying. Alright.
And then you screen recorded your speed art or whatever it's called.
Yeah, the little car. That was just a random video I just had. I was actually streaming on Twitch, and Twitch likes to record and keep your stuff on your computer, so I found it and I'm just like, well, this kind of matches to what I was trying to do or what I'm trying to talk about.
And to be fair, it works. When I was editing, if you notice a few things here and there, it works.
Yeah.
And then
now, do I know how to make a car? No, I still don't know how to do a car.
But I mean, it turned out fine. It turned out like a good car. You can see that you were getting better with each drawing you did.
Aw, look at her being inspirational, you guys.
Another inspirational quote by Minitiny.
And
then that's it. Oh my goodness, that's all the videos we did the whole year.
Yep.
And if you're wondering about that 10-year anniversary thing, that's going to be in a different video. That's going to stay silent until there's more of y'all who are interested in this channel. But for now, just going to say thank you for those who actually comment. We do read the comment section. And majority of y'all are in the Tinier Me video. But y'all give me an inspiration to keep moving forward, because it reminds me, there are people who still remember this, even though it's been 10, 20, 30 years. Like, the Gravedale High one was 33 years. The Phantasmagoria one is 115 years. Like, we do these things by anniversary dates, and there's a reason why we don't do it like, oh, there's a new cartoon coming out, we're gonna have to talk about it. No, if we do that, we're going to get lost with everyone else who's doing it. So that's why we're different. That's why we do things like underrated cartoons, because it actually brings you all together and it reminds you, like, oh, there is someone who still remembers this, Yeah.
Yep.
And again, apologize for being sick.
Couldn't be helped.
And we got to get this recording done so that way y'all can see it before the holidays, because by then we'll be busy.
Happy holidays. Yeah. So.
Wow. Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. And y'all be safe. Goodbye, my lovely losers.
You're going to crawl back into your corner?
Hell yeah, I'm going to crawl back into my corner. This is the longest I've been out of my corner. How dare you take me out?
I mean, I'm supposed to, I'm supposed to. Stay tuned for more videos we got planned out. We already got some recorded. We're editing another one as we speak and whatnot. Hopefully, I won't be sick. But no promises with the new job I got. But look forward for spring. There's some news we'll probably post. But other than that,
that's it.
I forgot my outro. What's my outro? Hold on.
Share with this
I'm just
video
gonna look
who
at
might be interested and remember. No, I'm doing her a misjustice. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. If you need reassurance, you can always look in the description box below. Share this knowledge with other people who might be interested. And remember, I got your back. This has been your host, Minitiny, wishing you a reminiscing day.
God.
She hates my puns, but I love them. I love my puns.
They're so bad.
Bye-bye.
Bye.